Welcome back to Hello Fluent, your favorite channel to learn English. Let's improve your skills in a fun and easy way. Today we are going to listen to a new story. Remember, at the end of the story, there is a short quiz to test our understanding. Here we go.
The Great Garden Adventure. Leela lived in a small town where her family owned a large garden filled with all kinds of fruits and vegetables. The garden was her favorite place in the world. She loved waking up early to help her parents water the plants, pick ripe fruits, and tend to the soil. But what made the garden truly special was the old wooden fence that surrounded it. Over the years, the fence had become home to many tiny creatures like birds, squirrels, and even a family of rabbits. One summer, Leela's parents decided to enter the town's annual gardening competition. They wanted to grow the biggest pumpkin ever seen in Maplewood. Excited by the challenge, Leela threw herself into the task, carefully planting the pumpkin seeds in the richest part of the soil and watering them every day. Weeks passed, and the pumpkin plant grew bigger and bigger. But one morning, Leela noticed something strange. The leaves of the pumpkin plant were wilting, and the young pumpkins were smaller than expected. Worried, she called her parents, and together they tried to figure out what was wrong. They added more water, gave the plant extra nutrients, but nothing seemed to work. That evening, Leela decided to stay in the garden a bit longer. As the sun began to set, she heard a rustling noise near the fence. Peeking through the bushes, she saw a group of squirrels nibbling on the pumpkin leaves. Leela realized the animals were hungry and eating the plants. The next day, Leela and her parents built a small fence around the pumpkin patch to protect it. They also placed feeders filled with nuts and seeds around the garden to keep the squirrels and rabbits fed. Over time, the pumpkin plant began to recover, and the pumpkins started to grow larger. When the day of the competition arrived, Leela's family transported their giant pumpkin to the town square. It was the biggest pumpkin anyone had ever seen, and it won first prize. The whole town congratulated them, and Leela felt proud, not just because they had grown a huge pumpkin, but because they had found a way to share the garden with the animals who lived there.
Comprehension quiz. What did Leela's family decide to grow for the competition? The biggest pumpkin. B. The tallest sunflower. C. The largest watermelon. D. The most beautiful flowers. What problem did Leela notice with the pumpkin plant? A. It was not growing. B. The leaves were wilting and the pumpkins were small. C. The soil was too dry. D. It was growing too fast. What did Leela discover was causing the problem? A. Insects eating the plants. B. The squirrels nibbling on the pumpkin leaves. C. Too much sunlight. D. Lack of water. How did Leela and her parents protect the pumpkin plant? They sprayed insecticide. B. They built a small fence around it. C. They moved the plant indoors. D. They covered it with a net. How did Leela's family win in the competition? A. Second prize. B. Third prize. C. First prize. D. A special mention. Congratulations! You have finished one more story. You are closer to learning English. In the description of the video, you can find the answers to the questionnaire. Remember to subscribe and give it a like. See you in the next story.